Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef the Alternate, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to the Daily Nerd Live Sunday edition. How y'all doing? How's your week been? How's your weekend been? I'll get into it all in terms of what's been going on with me, particularly this weekend. It's been eventful. If you were here on Friday's Daily Nerd Live, you'll have known that for the last 24 hours, I was in London, guys. Yeah, I was in London town, so I'll give you all the details you guys need to know after I go through today's main topic, which is, did King Charles actually hear my rant? Is he actually going to punish Megxit for using the HRH in her new brand? And, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, highly rumoured. We'll be getting into all of that shortly. Everyone that's watching on the replay, guys, you should know the drill by now. Fast forward like 10, 15 minutes, I'll have started the main topic by then. I just like to say hi to everyone first, and specifically those really that have already sent some support my way, because as a lot of you guys know right now, if you want to ruin a sugar's day, send some sugar bucks my way, just like purple is the new black. Yes! Kicking it off in style with a Ginger Doggy Fighting Arts moment. Yes! I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Thank you. And thank you so much for the $3.99 sugar bucks. Really, really appreciate your face. Thank you so much for that. And Sergeant George Harrison in the chat. I salute you, Sergeant. Hey up. Watching me on your big ass TV right now. Oh my goodness. That's Samson. Whoo! I'm still jelly. Gifting 10 leadership. So some of you lucky lots out there. So everyone say, hey up to our newest leaders, courtesy of our Sergeant George Harrison, who is going to respond and officially kick off today's live streams, gifting wars. Guys, we may soon find out. My goodness. But we're only just 5 more away now from whopping 15 new leaders. So who's going to help us get there, guys? In the meantime, my goodness, what else is happening? Oh, and the sergeant being like, I know how to make Steph smile. The Ginger Donkey Fighting Arts moment. Yes! Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Thank you. And thank you so much for the $2 sugar bucks. I appreciate your face. JL Tell says, yay, caught alive, here for the tea. There you go. I'm going to be spilling the tea shortly, so do stay tuned. As a lot of you guys know, I like to say hi to you all first before we jump into today's main topic. So, as ever, just wait a few more minutes and we'll get there, don't worry. Gene Rick in the house. Hey up, Gene Rick. How's it going, lovely? And again, yay! Ginger Doggy Fighting Nice moment. Yeah. So thank you so much for the $1.99 sugar bucks. Really appreciate your face there. Heather says, let's just hope King Charles will do something, for it's long overdue. Oh, yes, it is. Teresa Walsh, thank you so much for the $9.99 sugar bucks. And ooh, Miss Green Lady being like, LOL. Yes. You know what? At least I'm making you laugh. I'm okay with that. I'm totally Gucci with that. Subi Sue 73 kicking it. Woo! Off! Gifting 1 leadership to one of you lucky lots out there. So everyone say, hey up to our newest leader, courtesy of Subi Sue. And yes, because of Subi Sue, we can now officially announce that the gifting wars for this stream have now begun. So thank you so much for Subi Sue for kicking off today's gifting war. Really appreciate your face. And Miss Mickey jumping in to today's gifting war. Be like, I see you, Subi Sue. I know how to do it too. Taking up that sword and shield and gifting a leadership to one of you lucky lots out there. So everyone say, hey up to our newest leaders, courtesy of Subi Sue and Miss Mickey. Really appreciate your face. Everyone that's just joining, I will be starting the main topic in a moment. For those that don't know, I just like to say hi to everyone, and specifically those that have already sent in the support, to say thank you to them. Just like Gene Rick. Woo, woo, woo. Gene Rick be like, I know how to do a gifting war too, you know. Booyah! Gifting a leadership to one of you lucky lots in the house. So again, everyone say hey up to our newest leader, courtesy of Gene Rick, Miss Mickey, and Subi Sue. Woo! We're already on a whopping 13 new leaders for today's stream. Guys, we're only just 2 away from whopping 15 new leaders. So who else is going to be like Jean-Rick, Subisu, Miss Mickey, the Sarge herself, and be like, this ain't how you do a gifting war. This is how you do a gifting war, guys. We may soon find out. Where else are we here? Oh, Angel Nikki, thank you so much for your continued support for the leadership for the last whopping 17 months. That's insane. Thank you. Saying thanks for the beginning, all the royalty. You are very, very welcome. Thank you so much for your support. Alice sings. This is really nice of you to say. I just love the colours of your channel. They are so beautiful. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I've invested a lot into this channel and this community, you know, money-wise. And everything that you see, the whole lot, is all custom. All custom. No one else has it. It's something I'm particularly proud of. That is for certain. With that being said, my goodness. Oh, Waggy Quack. I see you. Thank you so much for the £2 sugar box saying, buying any Markle merch, Stef. Possibly. I'm actually debating. Let's put it that way. I'm kind of considering it. Only because, how do I put this? I'm thinking of I'll buy it so you guys don't have to. And like all those edibles, like, you know, I'll try the edibles for you and let you know if it tastes like shiz, just like what she does and what comes out of a gob, you know what I mean? I'm kind of debating, because I don't really want to be giving money to her, but I'm pretty intrigued as to, yeah, we'll see. Miss Kim, thank you so much for the $5 sugar box, saying, hi, Steph. Miss Joel, being a bit MIA from lives protesting Austin, Texas Scientology last month. Oh, fighting the good fight. Nice one, Miss Kim. Been watching replays. You've been doing a great job. Oh, well, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And thank you so much for the $5 sugar box. Oakley dokley. Righty-ho. Shall we kick into today's main topic? We're just about 10 minutes in. I think we shall. Let's kick off with, guys, here we are. So, as we all know, American Riviera Orchard is here. It is alive. And, yeah, in the last stream that we did back on Friday, someone kindly pointed out that the logo is highly sus, guys. Why is it highly sus? Ooh. Yeah. In her logo, kind of looks like a bit like HRH, doesn't it? So we have here the wonderfully royally sage who added the colour so that it could be a little bit more pronounced, right, guys? Now, let's put it this way. Everyone that's watching at the moment, and thank you so much for tuning in, please use the like button as a voting tool. It's just the quickest and easiest way for me to gauge your guys' opinion. You looking at this right now, do you see HRH in this logo? Do you see it? And do you think Megxit did that on purpose? If you're ticking those boxes right now and saying like, oh, hell yeah, it looks like HRH, and hell yeah, Megxit did it on purpose. If you think that, then can you just hit the like button right now as your vote? Again, it's just the quickest and easiest way for me to gauge your guys' opinion to see if you're pretty much thinking along the same lines as me. I can see here 355 of you so far are thinking along the same lines as me. So let's see if anyone else agrees. But yeah, in the meantime, we've got Piers Morgan here saying, you know, Megxit launching her new royal title exploiting business, flogging garlic spreads on the same day Princess Diana's memory was being honoured, just about sums her up. It stinks. But this is the bit that I want to kind of direct your attention to. Her new royal title exploiting business. Yeah, right? Before we continue, my goodness, I can see here 586 of you have used the like button as your voting tool. saying, yep, you agree with me, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, that yes, it does look like a HRH in that logo, and yes, you do think Megxit did it on purpose. If you agree with those statements or your opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, again, use that like button as your voting tool. It is the quickest and easiest way for me to gauge you guys' opinion to see if, again, you're agreeing with me, if we're on the same lines. Before we continue, Tanya Fraser, thank you so much for the $2 sugar box, and the Ginger Doggy being like, yeah, appreciate it. Thank you so much. Now, this is the problem. According to UK law, using royal names or royal residences in conjunction with selling a product is illegal if it suggests that a member of the royal family or one of their properties is connected to or supplying the product, right? And we all know from when it was launched on Friday that she's selling edibles, she's selling homeware gear, she's selling a lot of stuff. And yeah, when you look back onto the Instagram, firstly, she's using a title, Megxit, the Duchess of Sussex, right? And secondly, when you look at Royally Sage's Twitter here, shout out, yeah, that's looking epically sus to me. What do you guys think, right? So we then get on to the problem with her using the HRH, if this is the case, right? So the usage of the HRH, so his or her Royal Highness titles, was discussed at the Sandringham Summit following the meeting, which clarified details around Hazard and Megxit's departure from the royal family. Buckingham Palace announced the Sussex will not use their HRH titles as they are no longer working members of the royal family. But again, let's go back. Dudes, this is looking suspiciously like a HRH to me. Now, one of you kind alternates out there pointed it out to me on Friday during the stream, and I was like, dude, yeah, I see it, right? Do you guys see it too? This is insane, right? And so, Michael Cole, before we get on to King Charles, okay, spoke to GB News. And he explains it a little bit more, saying it's illegal to use a royal title or the name of a royal residence in order to sell a product. When Hazard and Megxit first scooted off to Canada and then to California, which was probably always her intended destination, it was made clear to them that although they would retain the honorific titles of the HRH, they were not allowed to use those letters, very valuable and important letters, in that particular world in which they lived or did live. They're not allowed to use them for commercial purposes. So it's rather cock in a snook, as we would say at Buckingham Palace and the royal family, to bring out as their new website with a coat of arms and this Sussex title. Now, at the time, Michael Cole was discussing the Sussex.com launch that happened a couple of weeks back, right? But this could easily be said in the same way for this and for this. Guys, this, as far as I'm concerned, is egregious. And for all the new people that are watching at the moment, hey up, thank you so much for tuning in to today's live stream. Really appreciate your faces. If you don't know, if you've used the like button as your voting tool, if you think, right, that A, this is a HRH in the logo, and B, you believe that Megxit did this on purpose, right, to sneak it in. If you think both those things, then can you use the like button right now as your voting tool? It's just the quickest and easiest way for me to gauge your guys' opinion to see, do you actually think the same as me? Now, I can see here 825 of you are thinking the same as me at the moment, and there's over 2,200 of you watching, so if you agree with me on this, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, use the like button as you vote. Now, let's get on to King Charles, because now that we've found that, this is looking dodgy as hell, right? Is he finally going to do something about it? Has he actually finally heard the great Stef rant on Friday? The great Stef rant on Friday and be like, yeah, you know what? I agree with Stef. Let's get something done. Let's punish Megxit, right? Well, there's a problem. Experts warn that the king won't have energy to intervene as her new venture trades off the royal name despite the agreement with the late queen. So essentially, experts are now saying, well, King Charles is too poorly to be able to do anything about it because of his treatment and his cancer at the moment. No. To me, this might sound really, really controversial, but do you know what? I'm going to say it out loud. I'm going to say the thing, right, that I think maybe some people might be scared of saying, okay? But I'm going to say it. If he is too ill to deal with a gruesome twosome, in the sense of he strongly believes that their title should now be taken away because of all the egregious violations that they have done, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, right? In violation of the Megxit agreement. If he believes that title should be taken away, but he's too ill to do anything about it, okay, yeah, transfer power temporarily until you're better again. I'm going to say it out loud. Again, I'm going to say the thing out loud that I think a lot of people are scared to say out loud. If he is too ill to deal with this, then he's too ill to deal with everything else, as far as I'm concerned. And so he needs to temporarily transfer power, let's say, to Prince William to act in his stead until the treatment's done and he's back to full health and he's able to sort it out. It's as simple as that. But we know that Megxit's new brand is another attempt to cash in on a royal status. May well have breached the agreement, the Megxit agreement. Publicity materials make no attempts to hide her royal links or her brand's nakedly commercial nature. With the Instagram saying, by Megxit, the Duchess of Sussex. I mean, even the logo looks extremely royal, right, guys? It's disgusting. How many times are they going to stop? Are they going to continue to push and push and push until the palace does something about it, right? Meanwhile, visitors to the website are asked to provide their email for updates on products and availability. MPNG Creative Media, thank you so much for your continued support for the leadership, saying, "Hey up, Stef. Hey up, NPNG. How's it going? How's it going?" Now, Tom WOAH, who wrote the book Revenge, which I highly, highly recommend you read if you haven't done so already, says, quote, Megxit and Hazard promised they would not use their titles as commercial vehicles, and they've broken that understanding. The only solution is for the king to strip the Sussexes of their titles. Hopefully he will find the resilience. Speaking of MPNG Creative Media, thank you so much for the £2 sugar bucks. And my favourite, yay, the Ginger Doggy Fine Arts moment. Really, really appreciate your face. Thank you so much for that. Now, hopefully he does find the resilience. But the fact that they're turning around here and saying he might not actually be able to deal with these gruesome twosomes because, he might not have the energy to intervene. If he don't have the energy to intervene, again, I'm going to say the bit out loud that a lot of people are scared of saying, temporarily transfer power to Prince William so he can freaking deal with the gruesome twosome, as far as I'm concerned. Get it done. Shut this thing down now before it gets any worse, because it's going to get worse. The more Hazard and Megxit, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, push the boundary, the more they then get away with it, and the more they're going to push it even further. Until the point where, what's the point of having that agreement in the first place if you're not going to enforce it? What is the sodding point, right? And so, moving on from that, Phil Dampier, who wrote about Hazard and Megxit's romance in 2018, agreed that the Goop 2.0 runs contrary to the couple's agreement with Elizabeth II. But he's the one that's suggesting that King Charles, with his health issues at the moment, and the Princess of Wales, Princess Catherine's recovery, meant that the king was unlikely to take action, saying it's hard to believe that Harry and Meghan would have used their titles for commercial gain so blatantly if Queen Elizabeth was still alive. Now that she's no longer with us, they sense a weakness and are exploiting it. Yeah, they are, as far as I'm concerned. The king won't have the will or energy at the moment to fight this, and so we'll let it go. But it just shows the hypocrisy of the Sussexes, who criticise Harry's family, yet cling on to their royal titles for commercial gain. Now, for all my American alternates out there, Duncan Bannatyne is a entrepreneur. He's a gazillionaire, and he used to be on Dragon's Den. And he said that Megxit may have made an error with the name of her new business, describing it as nonsensical and word salad. The title of the business, American Riviera Orchard. He's basically saying American Riviera Orchard, it don't make sense, and it's fucking word salad. She's trying to make it out to be something more than it actually is, right? All posh, Gucci, kind of bougie kind of thing, right? Come the frick on, no it ain't. He says it should be short and punchy, exactly. Right, think about it this way. American Riviera Orchard. It's 10 syllables. That is just way too long, right? So yeah, it should be short and punchy for when anyone is setting up a business like this. Like Goop. Goop. It's just one syllable, 4 words, easy to remember, Goop. Now, Mr. Bannatyne believes the business producing food like jam and marmalade, much like the King's Highgrove brand, will not be as big in Hazard's native Britain. Of course, he says it's aimed at it's basically aimed at you Americans, basically, the whole thing. He declined to say if he would invest his own cash in the company if Megxit pitched it to him on Dragon's Den, but predicted that it would be a success as long as, get this, as long as Megxit works hard at it. Now, we all know, okay, Megxit's work ethic when it comes to her charity, right? 1 hour a week, by the way. I think Duncan Bannatyne was sending a little bit of shade Megxit's way, don't you think? Now, some have claimed it could make it easier to sell because of Hazard and Megxit's popularity in the US. Yeah, well, they're drinking some kind of Kool-Aid because last time I checked, their popularity is still so low, it is unreal. Now, we do know, okay, because it's been rumoured for so long, I mentioned this and showed the receipts, I think in a video or the last stream, I can't remember now, that this project has been in the works for a while. I mean, it was only, March last year that it was rumoured that, she wanted to launch something like this and compete against the likes of Goop, this, that and the other, right? We all remember the 2022 cut interview where she turns around and says, I got a secret. Shh, I'm returning to Instagram, right? So yeah, we know this has been built up for a while now, right? But apparently it's going to feature all the things that are close to her heart and probably highly freaking expensive, right? It's set to coincide with a new cookery show featuring Megxit on Netflix, where she'll be making and selling her own products. And you know what? I'm going to do like a cook along, right? So I'm gonna film videos where I'm going to, as closely as possible, replicate everything Megxit says, okay? And then I'm gonna tell you if it's worth it or not in terms of the end product once it comes out of my oven, right? Now this will lead on to a book and blog to go alongside her cookery displays. Meanwhile, trademark application has been made covering cutlery, mugs, jams, tablecloths, recipe books, as well as pantry items, including coffee, jam, and butter. Now, the more and more I kind of find this out, the more and more I'm like, do you know what? I'm going to try the edibles. I'm going to order the edibles. I'm going to do a stream or video, and I'm going to do like a first taste, first reaction of it all. I'm going to tell you whether you should be basically spending your money on it or turning around and being like, it's a waste of freaking money. I got an idea which way I'm probably going to lean, but you know what? I think for a little bit of fun, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. So stay tuned on that. But yeah, guys, just going back to the main topic in terms of, full circle. Let's full circle this thing, right? Okay. So on Friday's stream, one of you alternates in the live chat pointed out that the logo had the HRH hidden on it, right? And you know what? Royally Sage was like, yeah, I got you all. It looks like a HRH, doesn't it? And this is the thing, right? will King Charles now punish Megxit for using HRH in the new brand? Using HRH, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, right? Well, yeah, maybe not. The excuse now is that he could be too ill to be able to intervene at this point, that he doesn't have enough energy to do so. The thing is, as I said before, and I'll say it again, the quiet thing that, a lot of people will probably be afraid to say out loud. Look, if he's too ill to deal with Harry and Megxit in the way that they need to be dealt with, then he needs to temporarily transfer power to Prince William so that he can deal with the gruesome twosome and everything else until King Charles is better, back to full health, and then he can then take back the power and, everything's back to normal, right? That then is what should happen. Because the more and more Harry and Megxit push the boundaries and opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, break the rules of Megxit when it comes to using their titles for commercial gain, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, the more and more it seems that they seem to be getting away with it because there's zero response from the palace. No, the hammer needs to drop now. It needs to drop now. Nip it in the bud before it gets even freaking worse, okay? And that's that. For all those that are watching right now, please use the like button as a voting tool. It's just the quickest and easiest way for me to gauge if you guys agree with me or not. Firstly, do you agree that, yeah, this logo has the HRH title within it? Opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. Do you agree with that? And also, do you agree that opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, Megxit put that in on purpose? Like, she knew she was putting that in, right? If you believe that, yes, this logo has the HRH title in it and that, yes, Megxit put that in on purpose, then can you just use the like button right now as your voting tool? Again, it's the quickest and easiest way for me to gauge your guys' opinion to see if you agree with me, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. With that being said, everyone that's watching on the live, stay exactly where you are, but everyone else on the replay, on your way out, make sure you subscribe to join our alternate tribe, because I'll be honest with you, help us get to 100k so we can get that silver play button right there and hopefully cause a Christopher Boozy meltdown on Twitter. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories, whatever's. Also, as well, if you've got some very strong opinions about all of this, and I know you do, then make sure you send me a super thanks. It's just below this video right here. We can have a conversation about this because it does guarantee a response from me. And hey up live chat, how's it going? You know the drill by now. Anyone that sends me a super chat sticker, member only chat, your chats are guaranteed to be read out. Everyone else, I'll pick and choose what stands out to me, but your chats are not guaranteed to be read, so do bear that in mind. My goodness, I see here 1,493 of you guys are agreeing with me right now in your opinions, conspiracy theories, whatevers. So thank you so much for that. And my goodness, thank you so much to everyone that spanked the subscribe button. We are now on a whopping 94,526 alternates in the community. So thank you so much for everyone that hit that subscribe button so far. Anne Ross, thank you so much for hitting the join button. Everyone's saying extra special A up to Anne Ross, our newest leader in the ranks, for spanking the join button a sen. Special kick-ass move that, and thank you so much. And Sergeant George Harrison, A up last, thank you so much for the $20 sugar box, saying, Steph, it's time to put these bratty entitled children in the naughty corner and teach them a lesson. I would say yes, and yes. And Sergeant, thank you so much for ruining a sugar's day by sending some sugar bucks my way. Appreciate your face. Thank you so much. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Project Metal Music. One of our head mods, a kick-ass mod in the community, saying, A up, Steph. A up, mate. How's it going? Oh, Uptown QT says, Steph, do not buy anything from her. Oh, don't worry. I would say when I do, I'm using a PO box. I'm using a PO box. No way am I trusting her with my address. Get Ben. But yeah, a lot of you guys are saying yes. Get the stuff. Yeah, my goodness, it just makes sense to do it. It really does. I see here a whopping 1,603 of you are agreeing with me that yes, this has the HRH title in the logo, and yes, Megxit did this on purpose. Opinion, conspiracy theories, whatever's right. If you agree with those two statements in your opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, then again, please use the like button as your voting tool. It's the quickest and easiest way for me to gauge your guys' opinion to know whether you actually agree with me or not. But yeah, wow, 1,613 of you agree with me so far in your opinion, conspiracy theories, whatever's. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Janice says, the king needs to do something now about them before it gets sicker. Yeah. I mean, it's going to get worse. It really is. I mean, come on. It's insane, guys, at this point. Vicky B, I'm trying, Steph. Oh, well, thank you so much for trying anyway, Vicky. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much. Love wins. Whoa, this. Oh, I like this. I detest her. Phony, vindictive witch. I just like that statement. Phony, vindictive witch. Just because of how it sounds phonetically in the mouth. Phony, vindictive witch. Guys, I analyze data and words and intelligence. That's essentially what I did in my degree. So linguistic analysis, what can I say? Phony, vindictive witch. Phony, vindictive witch. I just like the sound of it. It's so cool. Phony, vindictive witch. There we go. I like it. Love wins. You definitely won there. Thank you so much. Project Metal Music, Steph. Release the monkey. And yes, for us to achieve a monkey, we need to have at least 500 of you agreeing with me to get to 500 likes. And my goodness, we achieved a triple monkey. We're over 1,500. 1,672 of you are actually agreeing with me right now. So with that being said, Project Metal Music, you got it. Get your dancing monkey shoes on, because guys, we've achieved a triple monkey. So thank you so much to everyone so far that used the like button as your voting tool. Really appreciate your faces. I can see here, wow, that just jumped up. 1,690 of you are agreeing with me at the moment. So thanks again for that. Lisa says, we need to get to you to 100k. Well, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you get your mum, dad, brother, sister, dog, cat, the whole zoo to subscribe. We'll get there in the end. Thank you so much, Wicked Cats, for the $4.99 sugar bucks. I see an A&R in the logo. What was it? Her attempt to the game, flourish. Yeah, I know. Didi Irwin, thank you so much for the $6.99 sugar bucks, saying King Charles is too spineless to do anything. Yeah, or maybe too ill at this point. And if so, again, he needs to transfer power to Prince William. Temporarily, until he's back at full health and to be able to deal with them. Gene Woodhouse in the house. Thank you so much for the $2 sugar box and the Gin Doggy Fine House moment. Really appreciate your face. Thank you. Jane Bush says, go on, Steph. Do it. If you know that reference, extra nerd points to you all. LOL. But yeah, I think, yeah. Totally. Lady Fox says, Charles is a narcissist according to H.G. Tudor. I agree with him. Therefore, Charles will not do anything about Hazem and Megxit. Charles doesn't care about rules either. Well, firstly, respect to H.G. Tudor. Absolutely respect him. He knows his shits. This is as simple as that, right? Of course, King Charles is a narcissist. As far as I'm concerned, and again, I'm probably going to say the quiet bit out loud, but, you know, I say what's on my mind and say what I think, and, you know, that's integrity, guys. I'm not going to sugarcoat shiz. Royal family as a whole are narcissistic. But they're narcissistic because that's essentially how they've been brought up, in the sense of, you know, everything's been handed to them literally on a silver platter, right? You know, the nature of being royal, part of it is to be narcissistic. So yeah, absolutely. But respect to HG Tudor, absolutely. Mum of two in the house. Hey up, Mum of two, and thank you so much for the Ginger Doggy Fine Ass moment. Yay! I love it. Thank you. And the $1.99 sugar box. Guys, if you want to ruin a sugar's day, just like Mum of two, send some sugar bucks my way, because they hate that. Oh, they hate it when you support us Megxiteers like HG Tudor, Meghan's Mole, Sue Smith, Taz, oh my goodness, P. Diner, Leilani of Barbados, and so many more. Duchess of Sussex, my goodness, yes. So many more of my friends in the community. So, yeah, want to ruin a sugar's day? Send sugar bucks our way. They hate it. I tell you, it really pisses them off, and I love pissing the sugars off. They're morons. Hi, morons. I know some of you are watching. Anywho. Whoa. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Linda Robinson says, love you, Steph, but this is just allowed to continue with no consequences. At the moment, it seems like it. And, yeah, it just shouldn't. There needs to be consequences now. It just needs to happen. Double X Lisa, Triple X, my goodness. Everyone say an extra A up to Double X Liza, Triple X, because she's just been a badass and spanked the join button herself. So she is our newest leader to the ranks. So everyone say A up in the chat to our Liza, and she makes it our 15th new leader for today's stream. My goodness, that's absolutely amazing. Guys, we are just 5 more away from whopping 20 new leaders for today's stream. So who else is going to be a badass like Liza and spank the join button themselves, or jump into today's gifting wars? Guys, we may soon find out. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Linda Glass says the edibles for Megs may be poisoned. Well, if that's the case, then either it unalives me, and then that's her downfall, if I do say so myself, or I get ill from it, and that's even more content, because then I'm just going to be all, like, every single day being like, okay, day 506 since taking the edibles. I'm now going horns out on the sides of my head, and blood is coming out of my eyes. I don't know why all this is coming out of my god right now, but you know what I mean? I'd just grift off of it if I got poisoned from it. I'm like, yeah, all right. And again, let me be very clear. I'm absolutely upfront and honest, okay? I can't sugarcoat shiz to save me life, so, you know, there you go on that. Sarge says the edibles that Megxit is selling are the green edibles. You know, when I initially read that People article and it was like, and she'll be selling edibles, I'm like, Megxit! Whoa! Right? But no, it's not those kind of edibles. It really isn't. Liza says, I love the fact you actually pronounce my name correctly. Thank you. You're welcome. I know what it's like for my name to be mispronounced. Like, seriously, okay? My full name's Stefania. There's been so many pronunciations of it, but, you know, I try my best to pronounce other people's names right. So, yay, I got it right. Woohoo! That'll do. Joanne says, what about African parks? What about those women? Stay tuned for tomorrow's Daily Nerd, because, ooh, I got some shiz to say about that. That is absolutely, you couldn't have, if you thought it couldn't get worse, it got worse. Stay tuned. I've got a rant to say. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. How Hazard is still on the board and he hasn't resigned in disgust and protest is beyond me. It's beyond me. Yeah, Love for Coffee says, I think more like a golden platter. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, you got me. Leela11, Steph, for some reason, YouTube keeps unsubscribing me. Happening a lot on your channel. Huh, I don't know why. I can only say, I'm sorry, but that's not my fault. Yeah, just make sure from time to time, you guys, you make sure you're subscribed to the Alternate Tribe to make sure that, yeah, this doesn't happen. I don't know. I'd have a word with YouTube and find out what the deuce is going on with that, to be fair, mate. But yeah, YouTube, it's a thing. And my goodness, wow, we're at 94,556 alternates in the community. Guys, we are just 44 away from 94,600. I see here that 1,955 of you are still watching at the moment. Hey up, thank you so much for continuing on for the live portion of this stream. Really appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please do spank that subscribe button. Help us get to 94,600. We're literally just 44 away, so yeah, if you're liking this coverage, and I'm going to be biased to say, hell yeah, you are. You're going to love my future streams and videos. So yeah, spank that subscribe button and you won't miss out. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Oh, here we go. Yeah. So Sidley twins. Yes. Oh, yes. I love the Sidley twins. Like when they get a video and then they start analyzing it and giving all the information, like I'm like, yes, I am here for that. Yes. Lost Beyond Pluto. Oh, booyah. Yes. Oh, you guys are coming up with some right uns here. Woo. Yeah, don't forget the Raw Grift, TRG and Sue Me. Yes. Oh, my goodness, yes. Now, I mean, this is the thing, right? As far as I'm concerned, we lift each other up. We don't tear each other down because that's just the way we roll. It's as simple as that. So, there we are. Pronounced Lisa. Oh, so I pronounced it okay, so this is a thing, right? I did say Lisa at the beginning, and then I started saying Liza because I thought, oh, I might have mispronounced it. Shiz. Oh, so it is Lisa. Right. That'll do. I'm such an idiot. Sorry. But I did pronounce it right the first time. So, yeah. But then I saw it again. I was like, maybe it's Liza. Okay, let's just say Liza. So, yeah, that was just me just being, you know. Oh, my goodness. Annie says, Steph, am I right in thinking that she didn't write a name and title problem? She's Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, not Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex. Okay, so with that being said, yes, you are correct. Yeah. So the thing is, she can't even get a freaking title right anyway in the first place. It's Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, not Megxit, the Duchess of Sussex. Yeah. She's that freaking dumb. She can't even get a title right. Annie! Great catch. Great find. Snaps to Annie right now. I'm telling you that. Yes, I can deal with that. Totally deal with that. So let's see what else is going on. So Billy Cat says, Steph, whoever is regent cannot sign anything on behalf of the king. They have limited powers, so the king cannot be usurped. Yes, that is true. However, if King Charles is of the mind that, yes, Megxit and Hazard do now need to be punished, but doesn't have the energy to do so, then he can make, let's say, Prince William regent, and with King Charles's blessing, punish Megxit and Hazard. That's my understanding of it all anyway. What do you guys think? Theresa Walsh logo looks like it was coloured in by an 8-year-old. Oh, the shade! The shade, Theresa! I love it! By your 8-year-old, yeah, I see ya. Oh, yeah. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Yeah, Lisa said, you got it right the very first time, LOL. Yeah. I just got them paranoid thinking, hang on a minute, I might have mispronounced it. I think it's Liza. And then I just went with Liza, and yeah, again. Dumbass. I'm a dumbass. What can I say? Let's see what else you guys are saying. PoyDog22 says, we all pay attention to these itty-bitty details when we have nothing better to do. I don't feel he's being weak. He just can't be bothered. He has people to deal with in sex. He need do nothing. When using, generally speaking, when using titles for commercial means to sell things is against the law, yeah, I would think then that punitive action is required for that. So we'll see. But Portrait Mail Music, yeah, YouTube are being divs at the moment. When are they not being divs, really, in the grand scheme of things? Purple is the New Black has also noticed that YouTube has been a bit on the weirdy lately. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know why YouTube is doing what it's doing. I just don't know why. But wow, a whopping 2011 of you so far are agreeing with me that this logo does have the HRH hidden within it, and the Megxit did it on purpose, and all this is opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. So yeah, 2013 of you are agreeing with that so far. If you agree that yes, the logo does have the HRH in it, and yes, Megxit did do this on purpose, all opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, then if you haven't done so, use the like button as your voting tool. It's the quickest and easiest way for me to gauge you guys' opinion to see if you agree with me or not. And yeah, 2029 of you are agreeing with me so far. So yeah, it seems like it's a popular opinion so far. Definitely. What else you guys are saying? Let's have a gander at you all. Frank L says, by listening to you, I'm understanding a new language. I feel I'm bilingual. You are lovely. Oh, well, thank you, Frank. Yes, I'm Yorkshire and I speak Yorkshire. And so, yeah, you can be fluent in Yorkshire if you watch my videos enough, pretty much. But yeah, I mean, Alison Bond says, phony boneyard vindictive witch, you mean? Nah, I still like phony vindictive witch. Just as how it sounds phonetically, it's just phony vindictive witch. It just pops in your gob. It's just phony vindictive witch. Ooh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Yes, Sidley twins are awesome. Totally. Saj, thank you so much for the $5 sugar bucks, love. Saying, got to go, Steph. Monday awaits. Have an awesome week. Love your tribe. Saj, I salute you, lass. Have a lovely week. Hopefully see you next week if you're around. Let's see. Lemon Trifle. Oh, you're talking about Princess Catherine here, saying the statement said she'd had an operation and would be back after Easter. Why is it so hard to understand? What have I been saying all along, right? She said she's going to be quiet. You ain't going to see a peep from her until after Easter. After Easter has not come and gone yet, guys. Calm your freaking tits. Oh my goodness. It's just insane. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Oh, purple is the new black. Thank you so much for the $2.99 sugar bucks. And rid for the sugars. I'm just thinking that sugar bucks to piss off the sugars. Purple is the new black. Could you just kind of clarify this sugar bucks message? Because I'll be honest with you, I don't entirely understand. I think it might be I'm sending you some sugar bucks to piss off the sugars. You know, if you want to ruin a sugar's day, send some sugar bucks my way, right? I think that's what you mean, but yeah, can you please clarify? Because yeah, my brain's turning to mush now, really, at this point. CCC says, yep, the crest is the HRH. Yeah, my goodness, 2,108 of you are now agreeing with me that in your opinion, conspiracy theories, whatever's, yes, the crest has the HRH. And yes, Megxit did this on purpose and tried to sneak it in. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Let's scroll down. Oh, Lulu's mum, thank you so much for the $2 sugar bucks. Saying it's not her official title, her loophole. It's a very, 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 very small loophole. Yeah, not even my fat ass would fit through that loophole. No. Let's see. B says YouTube removes my comments all the time. Well, they didn't remove this comment, so I don't know what's going on there. Again, that's not me. That's YouTube. That's YouTube. Pretty much when anything goes wrong, it's usually YouTube's fault. It's a thing. Yeah. YouTube overlords. We love you, really. Please don't penalize us. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Let's have a gander. Yes. Happy St. Patrick's Day for everyone. And in all honesty, yes, I'm wearing green, but this was like not on purpose. I just grabbed the nearest jumper and just put it on. So yeah. And evidently I am wearing green for St. Paddy's Day. So there we are. Who knew? When I was in London earlier on today and yesterday as well, I was staying quite close to Trafalgar Square. And yeah, the stage was there, just outside the National Museum and National Gallery and all that lot. Seems like London right now is having a party. There you are. There you go. Deborah Zuta says, see, Stef, they've been doing this for so long and Charles is allowing it, so everyone is losing respect for the monarchy. I'm not losing respect for the monarchy. I'm just getting really sodding freaking frustrated at the monarchy. It's just pissing me off. It's pissing me off. Do freaking something about it. How many times, right, does it take for Hazard and Megxit, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, to break the freaking rules when it comes to their titles? For the monarchy, for the royal family to then be like, enough is freaking enough. We drew up a contract. You freaking agreed to it. Guess what? Opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. You've been in violation of it so many freaking times. Well, the hammer's now going to fall. You are going to experience consequences. Shiz the freaking bed. What is the point of hammering out the Megxit agreement as to when they absolutely, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, violate it? You don't freaking enforce it. What's the point of drafting that agreement up in the first place if you're not going to enforce it when it's getting violated, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever? Oh, shiz the bed. It pisses me the frick off. It does. And again, that's a quiet thing that I think a lot of people are afraid to say out loud. But guess what? I ain't afraid to say it out loud. So I'm going to say it out loud. It pisses me off. Oh, damn it. Oh, there you go. A bit of a Stef rant there. Hear it? Are yours okay? Got a bit loud there, didn't I? A little bit heated. There you are. Let's see what else you guys are saying. I'm going to scroll it down. Stephen Magnus, hey up. And thank you so much for the email so far. You freaking rock, my friend. Thank you so much for the £2 sugar bucks. Saying Mama Knows Best LLC is also a company in Idaho. Ooh, okay. And Stephen, if you're still around, what I meant with my last email is there a document from Goop that is a trademark application for what they're selling? Does that make sense? You know, similar to what you sent with Megxit's company. Is there a similar document for Goop where, again, they've applied to sell particular things? Is there anything like that that you might be able to find? Let me know, mate. But that's what I meant from earlier on. Unless you already understood that, and that's fair enough. But yeah, I kind of feel like my wires might have been crossed there a little bit. I don't know. Let me know, mate. Let me know. And stay tuned. Stay tuned, everyone else. CG says, hi, Steph. Just a thought. Lady C uses a title on the books. Would that not be the same as Meghan using hers? Or is the offence because Meghan was a member of the royal family? Opinion. No. The difference is Megxit has an agreement not to use a title for commercial gain and means Lady C does not. Even though it is... against the law to use your title for commercial gain. In terms of writing a book, that's slightly different. So, yeah, that's that. There you go. Plus, as well, if we're really going to go down to splitting hairs here, Lady C is an aristocrat. She's not royal. So... There's that as well. What else you guys are saying? Savaganda. Oh, purple is the new black. Thank you so much for the $2.99 sugar box. Oh, just to explain, Ant Rid is for pests, so sorry for the confusion. Oh, right. I didn't know what that was. So thank you so much for the clarification. Lynn Strupp, thank you so much for the $4.99 sugar box, saying, I think the Duchess is correct. Fergie doesn't use the because she's divorced. Yeah, but in the divorce settlement, she was able to keep her title. Yeah. She was able to keep a title, the Duchess of York, as part of the divorce settlement. So, yeah. Even though she's divorced, she still has that title. That was an agreement that they all had. Shaz, thank you so much for the £10 sugar box. Saying the is used in the title for someone who is still married. With the title with no, the is just used for divorced. Sarah is Duchess of York, whereas Megxit is the Duchess of Sussex. Again, I respectfully disagree with that. Because it's Megxit, Duchess of Sussex. The doesn't no. Using the does not indicate whether someone's divorced or not from the royal family, but is still able to keep their title. No, I don't. I've never seen that. So I don't believe it to be true. Respectfully, Shaz. But yeah, the only reason why Sarah Ferguson still has Duchess of York title is because that was agreed in the divorce settlement. So, you know, bear that in mind. Yeah. Project Metal Music. Love me a Stef rant. I love me a Stef rant too. I'm going to be completely honest, as always. I'm biased as well. There you go. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Jean Rick, just received my Dragon's Treasure tea. Super excited to try. Smells amazing. Oh, yes. Get in with your bad sen. I'm going to next week on, I believe, the Friday live stream, do a little bit of an unboxing of the Dragon's Treasure tea because he sent me a little bit of a care package. I don't know what's in it. But yeah, I'm going to open it up and yeah. Find out what's in it, and you guys get to come along the road with me. For those that don't know, I do have an affiliate code with the Dragon's Treasure. If you love tea, you're going to love the Dragon's Treasure. My goodness, upgrade your tea game with the Dragon's Treasure. Use code ALTERNERD for 10% off absolutely everything in the store, including my favourite, the apple cider tea, because it smells of apples, it tastes of apples, it smells fresh, it tastes so goddamn fresh. It is insanely amazing. So yes, Jean Rick being like, yeah, I remember the code, ALTERNERD. Booyah! Get in with your bad send, love. Thank you so much. Let's see what else you guys are saying. I'm going to be winding down the stream in the next couple of minutes. So if anyone else has any last minute super chat stickers, member only chats, or wants to join in today's gifting wars, guys, last couple of minutes for you to do so. We're on 15 new leaders for today's stream. We're just 5 more away from 20. Could we potentially get there? And looking at the alternate count, let's see where we're at. Whoo! 94,580 alternates in the community, guys. We're just 20 more away from 94,600 alter nerds in the community. So yeah, who else is going to be a badass and spank today's subscribe button, guys? We may soon find out. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Lemon Travel says, healing from an abdominal operation takes up to 2 years. There's lots of different layers. Yeah, I mean, I've had numerous abdominal operations because of my pancreas, unfortunately. And yeah, it's taken me 2 to 3 months to recover from them all each time. So yeah, Princess Catherine, like, yeah, I've had planned abdominal surgery and I'm going to be out for 2 to 3 months. Makes a heck of a lot of sense to me, that's for sure. And that's personally speaking from experience. So there we go. The longest was, I want to say, 3.5 months. And that was a big operation. That was massive. Very complex, very, very technical as well. But yeah, that was my biggest last operation I've ever had. And that was now, what? Oh, goodness, 7 years ago. It's been a while. Okay, let's see what else you guys are saying. I'm going to just scroll it down. Wheezy Screenbox. The bots you bought won't buy us stuff. No, they will not. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Oh, Ms. M in the house. Ms. M be like, I'm going to remember everyone, there's a gifting war going on. Gifting one leadership to one of you lucky lots out there. So everyone say a big A up to our newest leader, courtesy of the badass Sen, Ms. M. How's it going? Yes, get in with your bad Sen. Tracy Adden says, I just watched the Royal Rogue just now and he showed a small H in the R letter with a big H under the crown. So you're right, there is a HRH. It's a very sneaky. Yes, let's go back to it. Courtesy of Royal Sage. Yup. It's a very, 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 very sneaky indeed. It is, guys. It is. A mini conspiracy theory, whatever. Lynn Strope, thank you so much for the $4.99 sugar box. Saying, if Megxit has a divorce, he would still be the Duke of Sussex, but Megxit would just be the Duchess of Sussex. Fergie got Duchess of York, but no longer the. You know, I'm going to look into this a little bit more because I've never seen anything like it. But I'll look into it a little bit more. And figure that out if it's for me, right? Not for me, but if it's right or not. Because I've never heard that before. Never. But a few of you have actually mentioned this now. So, you learn something new every day, guys. That's for certain. SF, thank you so much for the $2 sugar box, saying, how was the MJ show? Oh yes, before I go, yeah, the MJ the musical at the Prince Edward Theatre. Whenever you're down in London, you need to go see it. Seriously, it has to happen. It is freaking amazing. I was there and I was just bobbing up and down in my seat, just having a good old time. You know me, I don't give a shit, right? If I'm having a good time, people are going to know I'm like this. Yeah, baby, yeah, get it with your bad Sen. And it was just amazing. It was based on the Dangerous tour, and it was around like, what is it, a practice session, right? But in and out of that, it kind of went through Michael Jackson's life, from the Jackson 5 to Jackson's to when he went solo, and then the Victory tour, and then all the way up to the Dangerous tour. And it was just amazing. And the dude that played the adult Michael Jackson at the Dangerous tour era, the way he moved, wow. Just amazing. Absolutely amazing. So yeah, guys, if you are down in London at one point, you need to go see it. It is insane. Afterwards, because I was with my mum and she loved it. I mean, she went to see him when he came to UK in around about 88, 89. So she's actually seen him live. And she was like, that musical was amazing. And she was crying through it as well at certain points because it just got to her, like the feels and everything. She was just like amazed with it all, right? But then afterwards, and this is funny, right? So afterwards, there was some, what are they called now? Hang on. Yeah, a rickshaw, that's it. There were rickshaws waiting outside, and they were all like covered in like pink fluffy material and the lights and the neon and everything. And like we were only like half a mile away, so we could have walked it, but I was like, do you know what, for the experience, I want to be on a rickshaw. So I got my rickshaw with me, and he starts going, but there's no music on. And I'm like, dude, MJ, please. Oh, yes. There was Beat It. There was Thriller. We just went out. And my mum, well, I say we, I did. I'm there like singing, baby, and all this lot, right? And I feel myself doing a little bit of it, which, guys, you might be looking to see. You might see it. And I'm just spreading the MJ love throughout the middle of London in Trafalgar Square. It was funny as hell. I loved it. So yeah, the whole MJ show, the whole MJ experience, go, guys. Ocho says 100k alternates by Summer Stef for the win. Yes. Well, hopefully 100k alternates by the 3-year birthday, 3-year anniversary of our channel, of our community, because 21st of April 2021 was when this channel was created. And so, yeah, if we can get to 100k by then, we can celebrate our 3-year anniversary, our 3-year birthday, and 100k. Wouldn't that be freaking awesome, right, guys? Let's just refresh and see where we're at. Booyah! 94,586 alternates in the community. We're just 14 away from 94,600. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Let's see. Oh, my goodness. Lisa in the house being like, Stef can pronounce my name right, and I can do a gifting war just like the rest of them. Gifting one leadership to one of you lucky lots out there. So everyone say, hey up to our newest leader, courtesy of our Lisa, not Liza, Lisa. I know now. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. And Hobson's Choice, thank you so much for the $2 sugar bucks. Saying, what was your mum's reaction to the posh hotel? Oh, her jaw dropped. She was like, whoa. And I'm like, yeah. Welcome to the bit of the bougie. Welcome to the bit of the bougie. You know what I mean? Yeah, she loved it. We got to the lobby and she's like, wow. She's like, we're staying here. I'm like, yeah. We got to the room and she's like, wow. This ain't a Holiday Inn, is it? I'm like, oh no. So yeah, she loved the whole experience. She really did. On the train ride back, I fell asleep, and she did as well, to be fair. We were that knackered, but she loved the first class train tickets as well. She's never ridden first class before, and she's like, my goodness, these seats are really comfy and really spacious. I'm like, oh yeah. She's like, my goodness, I got space to splay out. I'm like, oh yeah. And then, I'm ordering some like complimentary snacks and drinks for the ride. She's like, but how much does that cost? I'm like, free, complimentary, 0. Pretty much a 5-finger discount kind of situation going on. She's like, what? Really? I'm like, oh yeah, let me teach you the ways of the world now. But yeah, she loved it all. So I was really proud to be able to give her that experience for birthday and Mother's Day, because it was a combined Mother's Day birthday present kind of situation going on. So yeah, I'm really proud that I'm able to do that for my mum, and so much more for my mum that I'm able to do. So yeah, with that being said, yeah, I'm going to go now. It's nearly 11 o'clock. I need to remind myself that sleep actually does exist. With that being said, my goodness, I want to thank absolutely everyone that spanked the subscribe button so far. We're at 94,586 alt nerds in the community. We are so much closer to getting 100k. getting that silver play button right there, and hopefully causing a Christopher Boozy meltdown on Twitter. Thank you so much to everyone that either spanked the join button or jumped into today's gifting wars. Guys, we got a whopping 17 new leaders for today's stream. And guys, remember, there'll be a leader-only stream next week. So all the new leaders that have joined today, guys, I hope to see you in the leader-only stream for March next week. And for leader-only streams, it's the only time you guys are able to call in and actually speak to me, and we can discuss all things Hazard, Megxit, the royal family, all that malarkey. Thank you so much to everyone that stayed till the end of the stream and went through it all with me. 1,407 of you still watching. Hey up, guys, how's it going? Thanks to everyone that used the like button as their voting tool. Looks like 2,429 agree with me. Your opinion, conspiracy theories, whatever's, all that malarkey, right? Thank you so much to everyone as well that sent super chat sticker, member only chats. You guys are freaking awesome. And thank you to everyone that's watched this stream so far. My goodness, looking at this, 25,404 of you have watched this stream live, let alone on the replay. My goodness, thank you so much for the outstanding support. You guys are freaking amazing. Stay tuned for tomorrow. There will be at least one Daily Nerd that is going to tackle the new... the new... It chokes me up because this makes me really angry. The new update with the African Park situation. If you didn't think it could get any worse, freaking hell, it just got worse. So I'm going through all the information as we speak. I'll be doing a Daily Nerd tomorrow. Stay tuned. Hold on to your eyeballs, your ear holes, and your butts, because I think I'm going to rant in that one. It's just making me so freaking angry. There will be at least 2 Daily Nerds tomorrow. Monday to Thursday, 2 Daily Nerds every single day. And then join me again Friday for another Daily Nerd live edition, and Sunday as well, another live edition. Saturday, of course, is my day off. There will be a Friday leader-only stream as well. So, leaders, stay tuned, and I hope to see you all there. With that being said, again, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for all your support. You guys are amazing. I appreciate every single one of your faces. Enjoy the rest of your night, weekend, day, wherever you are in the world. And until the next time, you guys, laters. Bye!